12 tribes of Israel, 12 sons of Jacob, and according to which tribe you're born, which month you're born, would be your tribe. And I was born in the month of June, which is the Levi, tribe of Levi. And tribe of Levi is the priest. So in the early days when I started out, they called me Levi. And at the time we were on the sound system, you had Philip Levi and myself as Levi. So I kind of like, just kind of bothered me all the while. So I just did some research and kind of thought, well, okay then, Maxi Priest, and it just kind of rang. And then everybody just kind of thought, that kind of sounds good. So I guess it stuck. And it born, and I don't think I've ever heard anybody else name Maxi Priest.
No.
I don't think so. I think if you go on the internet and put in Maxi Priest, I'm pretty sure I will come up. It's true. I was just so enthusiastic about being able to achieve recording an album, you know? And that particular album, anyway, we had already put out a lot of different singles from it previous years before. And I was signed to Virgin Records. If you say 85 was the first album, then I was probably signed to Virgin probably 84, something like that. And by that time, we'd signed to them. We'd already had so many different pieces of material that we kind of put them all together and then created this album. One of the main reasons is because the business was changing at that time. So many different things happening with the internet downloads, all that kind of thing. You're not really kind of sure how to sell music anymore, you know what I'm saying? The traditional way of selling CDs or records or tapes or whatever you want to call it had changed. So I guess I'm kind of fortunate in the fact that I had a few hits under my belt that we could just spend the time touring and making the business and things just kind of sort itself out. I just remember that we were in the middle of doing another album with Slam Robbie, and we were there writing songs. And I remember traveling from Southeast London to North London, where we were working at the time. And it was a beautiful sunny day, windows were down, I was just kicking it in my Jeep and head out the window, I was just singing, and these lyrics just came to me, and I was singing all the way to the studio. And when I got into the studio, they were just asking me, what's that about? And I was just there singing, and everybody was like, yo, we like that. Let's just work on that. And I remember we stopped what we were doing the day before and just started to work on this particular song, and I guess that's the history. I got a phone call from Roberta Flack, and somebody says,
she herself
hi. Yeah, she said, hi, this is Roberta Flack. I said, who? She said, Roberta Flack. And I remember I said something like, and pull the other one. And she said, no. Is that Maxi Priest? And I said, yes. And then I guess by that time I realized it was her. And she said, you know, I really love what you do and appreciate what you do, and I'd like to be able to do a song with you. And I can't remember too much more. All I know is that I guess my smile was from one ear to the other, and I couldn't wait to get off the phone to tell everybody else that she called me. And And then I guess the rest, as they say, is history. I spent a lot of time with Shaggy on the road. I remember when he was first introduced to me by Robert Livingston. Robert Livingston managed Shaggy, and me and Robert started out together from way back in the day, selling records from out of the back of the car. And he came to me and he said, "Yo, Priest, man, I have this artist, I want take him up on the road with you," and so forth. And I said, me and him would work together so many times. I was like, anything you say, bring him on. And we've been on the road. And when we were on the road, I remember we were in Brazil. He came to me in the hotel and said, they got this song that's taking off in England. And they want to go and do Top of the Pops. Top of the Pops is like the main TV thing that was happening in England at the time for any kind of break of a song that you were having in the charts. And I was like, "Kid, go and do your thing," And he went off, and again, the rest is history. That's me. And as the saying goes, love is the key. Throughout the whole of my career, I would say that love has been the bloodstream that has run throughout the whole of my music career. So it's nothing new, it's just a continuation. I guess Close to You is one, and Wild World would probably be the next.
I love Wild World.
Yeah, I didn't at the time when I did it.
Why not?
I didn't like the song. When it was brought to me, I was like, I remember all the way from England, I was going, I don't want to do this song. I don't like the song. And who's this Cat Stevens anyway? And I just kept going on and on like that. And when I got into the studio and Sly and Robbie them roll off the track and said, "Mayo, sing that song." And I did it. And I remember even at the end of the song, if you listen carefully, I was singing it, not the original lyrics. I was being very rude and upset and vexed with the whole world why I should sing this song. But the great Sly and Robbie them said, "Do the song, Mayo, do the song." And I was like, all right, okay. And I did it, and I look back on it now and I was like, damn man, I wish I could do the vocals over again. But it's also a learning experience that sometimes you can overdo things, and sometimes you can just do things, just let it flow. First and foremost, I gotta soak in the sun. Have to. And just feel myself just melting away. Secondly, I have to go back to St. Elizabeth. I have to go and see my people.
That's where your family is, your mother?
Yes. You see, that's all the 9 of us. It's 4 of us born in England. The rest is born in Jamaica. So home in England, very much Jamaica. Very much. Tradition to the bone. What else do I have to do? I have to have my traditional steamed fish with some okra inside it, and then some simmer down crackers on top with the most vegetable inside. Boom, 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 boom.